Hi, Steve here with my weekly diet update.
Okay, I'm making a little bit of progress this week. I'm back down to 23% body fat, and my fat mass is down a couple pounds from the last week. My weight's a little bit down, but I'm not really keeping track of that. I'm 252 right now.
So I'm back to about what I was before I went on vacation. A little bit more. I think I was at 22%, so I'm going to try to get down to that, and then even lower. I think my goal is about 18% body fat. Hit the gym every day after work this week, except for one night. I'll explain that later. So I hit the squats a lot. I'm putting a lot more weight on the squats and doing a lot more reps. My wife made a bunch of enchiladas and tacos and stuff this week, so I tried to eat that in moderation because I didn't want it to go bad. But I still ate all of my beets and my green beans and cauliflower and all that nasty diet food too. And I haven't had any sodas this week. And I'm going to do my free squats, my sit-ups, and my push-ups tonight and tomorrow night. And yeah, that's about it for the diet. As far as the fall backlog challenge goes, I haven't started on that yet. My best friend from out of the country is in town this week, and so we're playing a lot of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I don't think I'll be starting that yet, and I still haven't beaten Final Fantasy 12 yet from the summer backlog challenge. I want to beat that first still. I'm about 90 plus hours, maybe 95 hours into it. I would say I'm close to the end, but every time I say that it just keeps going and going and going, so I don't know how much longer there is to go. I'm enjoying it though. Alright, so this week I'm just going to show some pickups I've acquired. Games and DVDs I've acquired this week. Nothing special. I'm going to make it quick this week. At the Goodwill I picked up 007 Agent Under Fire for the PlayStation 2. It's the greatest hits copy. I don't care. I have this already on GameCube, but I'm a James Bond fanatic, so I have to have every version of it. And it was $2 at the thrift store. I usually don't pay that much, but it is a James Bond game. And the disc is nice, but it doesn't have the book. I'm not going to sell it or trade or anything. I just want it for my James Bond collection. And then I got Pro Evolution Soccer 2012 for the PSP at the same Goodwill. This was $2. I know it's a sports game, but it's also a PSP game and it's soccer. I think those are worth a little bit more. I looked it up online and it's goes for a little bit. I'm probably going to end up trading this. Went back to the music store this week and I picked up the Matrix Revolutions for 50 cents. I thought I picked it up last week, but I got two Matrix Reloadeds instead. So now I have all the Matrices.
And now, young Skywalker, my Matrix collection is complete.
But I'm afraid I don't have the Animatrix. And then I picked up Stargate on DVD for 95 cents. I've always liked this movie, and I didn't have it in my collection until now. This is probably my favorite Roland Emmerich directed movie. And then I picked up this animated movie. It's like a Japanese animated movie. It looks like something from the 70s or 80s. It's called Defenders of Space. I remember I used to love this cartoon called Grandizer when I was a kid. And this looks like something like that with the giant robots fighting in space and all of that. So I thought I would pick that up. Defenders of Space. I don't know much about it. And that's about it. Oh wait, there's one more pickup this week. That's right. The SNES Classic Edition, the mini SNES. I didn't think I was gonna get one of these. In my mind, I thought I'll go wait in line after work, but I'm not gonna get one. I've never waited in line for anything in my life at a store. I've never been to Black Friday sales or waited for any video game console. but this is something I really wanted. There's so many games on here I don't have on my original Super Nintendo that I want to play, and play it on the big TV in the living room with the HDMI and the nice classic controllers. If I wanted to buy all of these games on the eShop, it would be a couple $100s, but this thing was 80 bucks. I usually don't spend that much on anything, but this is something my wife and I really wanted. I haven't cracked it open yet because I wanted to open it up with my wife and my daughter. My daughter was showing some interest in it too, my 4-year-old. She kept grabbing the case saying, game, game, game. It's like she wanted to play some of the games on here, so hopefully we can all play this together in the living room on the TV. Yeah, so I can't believe I got this. I waited in line at Walmart for 4 hours. I get out of work at 2 in the morning. So I drove straight over to Walmart. There were 2 or 3 people waiting in front of me, camped out with folding chairs. So I just started waiting there, and then I called my buddy up and he came and waited with me. Ended up being about 30 people in the line. I think they had 41 copies at the Walmart I went to. The buddy that was waiting in line with me actually took off work early to go to a 24-hour Walmart to try to pick it up at midnight, but those had been sold out already, all 40 of them. So we were all waiting at the Walmart that opens at 6 in the morning. Waited out there for 4 hours. Yeah, it was probably all for nothing though. Maybe these will be mass produced and everyone's gonna get their hands on them, but I didn't want to risk it this time. Because as far as I know, that'll be the end of them. And I could have been without one. Yeah, but really happy to have this. I can't wait to play Secret of Mana. And I've never beaten Super Metroid. I can't wait to play through that. I've never even touched A Link to the Past. I know that's game blasphemy, but I've never played it, so this will be a good opportunity to play that. Earthbound, I've never played through that whole game. I'm actually thinking about playing Final Fantasy 3. Man, there's so many good games on this. Mega Man X, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Contra 3, Mario RPG, I might try that one too. I hear that one's pretty easy for a role-playing game. Star Fox, y'all know what's on there. I'm just glad to have one. Okay, that's about it for this week. I'll see you next week with my diet update. Bye!